colonial style house, and in this tutorial you will be able to build it. It's very simple to build. Here's the layout. This wall is 10 blocks and this wall is 16. Start by the corner one, building up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that up all through to about halfway. From 1 block up and 2 blocks in, create a window with then shutters. Fill in the rest of this wall. From 2 blocks in, 1 block up, another window. From 2 blocks in there and 2 blocks in there. Create a doorway. Now build these 3 walls up. We'll break the windows later. You can leave this one open for a door. Now we can remove this grass floor and add a floor. Again, you can choose any color or any block of flooring, but for this example I am using spruce planks. Now for the second floor, use a slab variant of whatever block you use down there, or whatever one you want. I'm just choosing spruce and fill in the floor. Once the floor is done, you can build up these 3 back walls another 5 blocks. Now for the front. The windows down here, get an exact replica up here. And for this one, instead of a door, because that'd be kind of weird if you had a door in the second story, it's just gonna be a big window. Now do the same for the second one. Now, time for the roof. It just came to my attention that we built this one too much. For the roof, just from up here, place on this last block upside down stairs. Same for the other side as well. Then, on top of that, place face up stairs. And then, once we're done with that, on this now is 1 block higher than this, place upside down. And then, after that, place 1 more right side upstairs. Now, before we advance on the roof, fill in the ceiling for the second level. The roof. Fill in. Go up one, the slab, and up another, and then bring it over here. And now, fill that in the entire way. Make sure to add that little piece there, and the same on this side. Connect this side as well, and fill in the rest. There is an option before you close this up if you want to add torches so no mobs can spawn. Now, to fill in this, just break the stair because you don't want a gap randomly, that would look weird. Now fill in. Do the same for the other side. Now, we are going to be moving on to the inside, but before we start decorating, we must add some walls. So from here, leave one space and fill in this. We aren't going to fill in this top because you know how we're one slab up. We're going to need to fill in that with this. And to create enough wide open space, just leave it open. Now, we don't have a staircase yet, but let's just break a slab open for now. And then in between these three and the middle one, build another wall. This will separate the bedroom from the general loft area. And wherever you want on this wall, doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go here. That is going to be the door to the bedroom. For the staircase, I'm going to put an oak stair there. Just fill in 2 slabs, and upside down, and up, upside down, and up, upside down, and up, and then break these as well. So you don't fall off, put a railing here. For the first part of the inside, we'll focus on the kitchen. Here, we'll put some barrels, don't open them. Hold shift and place some things there. Some item frames. Put furnace, smoker, that, blast furnace, so you can handle all the cooking needs. For a table, add 4 chairs and a slab, a plate. You can still access this barrel for storage, and you can put a cauldron here for like a sink. Connect this up with the roof so it makes it look like it's like a steam exhaust, and then place some end rods for some light. For this room, it's gonna be like a lounge room. Add a chair here, a corner, light. You can even add a carpet if you want, in however design you want. Heading up here, our stair railing, put a light. If you are further along in the game, you can add in any design you want an enchanting table for all your enchanting needs. Even have a few lanterns for decoration. In the bedroom, you can add some decorative bookshelves. You can add a crafting table. You can add some chests as storage. Also, in this room, you can add an inner chest if that's what you need. You can add any bed color you want and an anvil if that's what you need. On top of the crafting table, add a light for light in the bedroom. Also, you can add one there if you need extra. Again, you can add any carpet you want. Same goes for this room. If you want more storage, you can always add more chests as needed. Before we go outside to do the outside stuff, we can add any windows really, wherever you want, for any natural light you want. Here's just some examples. Also, for the outside of the house, not to have blank walls. For the outside, follow for however long you want some gray concrete powder. Add some bushes as decoration. Add a fence to follow your path. You can even add lanterns at the end of it if they want to go on for more light. You can add some cactus flowers if you have it, or any flowers, to add a pop of color. If the build you think is looking bland, add some trees. Any type works. I'm just using this as an example. Add as much as you want, anywhere you want. Now, for the final touch, put some bone meal into the ground to make it look like there's more wildlife or flowers around. And that's how you have it, a colonial style house completely built.